The Arnold Classic Physique lineup this year is stacked with some of the hottest names right now. You've got the defending champ, a former Arnold winner, a social media superstar making his pro debut, and a bunch of international killers who could absolutely shake up the callouts. Let's start with the man everyone's chasing. Mike Sommerfeld, the man to beat. Mike isn't just a contender anymore. He's that guy. After winning the 2025 Arnold Classic, he didn't just edge people out. He outclassed the lineup. He brought a level of muscle density and conditioning that made it clear we're in a new era. Post-Bumstead era? Yeah. Mike stepped into that conversation. And it's not just the Arnold. For 2 straight years, he's been knocking on the Olympia door. In 2024, he shocked everyone with that runner-up finish behind Chris Bumstead. Then in 2025, he loses to Ramon Dino by 1.1. That's how close he is to sitting on the throne. Now he's back in Columbus to defend his Arnold title. And let's be real, the quad sweeps are insane. That X-frame flow, textbook classic. The real question is this officially the Sommerfeld era? Because if he goes back-to-back, this could really be the start to something new. Next, you can't talk classic without talking about Wesley Vissers, the Dutch Oak. This dude brought the golden era look back when he won the 2024 Arnold Classic in Columbus. And then he doubled down by winning the Arnold UK that same year. That's not luck, that's dominance. Wide clavicles, tiny waist, flow for days. When Wesley is on, he looks like he walked out of the 70s and into modern conditioning. The debate, though, is classic shifting slightly toward more density? Are the judges rewarding a bit more muscle maturity now? If they go back toward pure aesthetics, Wesley is dangerous. Former champions know how to peak. Never forget that. Now, for the moment every fitness fan on the planet has been waiting for. Sam Sulek, after a historic win at the 2025 Arnold Amateur to secure his IFBB Pro card, Sam is officially making his pro debut this weekend. What makes this so legendary? Sam is sticking to his roots and coaching himself through the entire prep. He's already won the 2025 NPC Legends Classic, showing he has the mass to hang with the big boys. The question isn't whether he'll have the fans, it's whether his freak factor density can overcome the veteran polish of a defending champ like Sommerfeld. If he nails conditioning and keeps that X-frame tight, he could shock people. Personally, I think he's going to require a few more shows under his belt before his breakthrough moment, but it is coming. Experience matters at this level. Either way, but the spotlight is on him. Next up, we have some global contenders. This is where things can get interesting. Gabriel Zancanelli is no stranger to the Arnold stage. Former Arnold Amateur winner. Took the 2024 Texas Pro. He's got crazy flow and clean lines. He's not just filling space, he's a legit top 5 threat. If he comes in peeled, he pushes callouts. Moving on, we've got Andrea Mamoli, coming in hot and looking to stir things up a bit on stage. Back-to-back pro wins in France and Italy last season. Already qualified for the 2026 Olympia. So what does that mean? He's playing with house money, no pressure, just show up and make noise. This is going to be an entertaining show. Next up is Matthias Menegat Piccioli, might be one of the most improved physiques in the lineup. He placed 7th at the 2025 Olympia, completely transformed from his amateur days. A lot of people are calling him a potential top 3 spoiler. We will just have to wait and see about that. Coming in with some serious momentum is Heng Niu. He has multiple recent wins, strong conditioning, and is ready to represent China on a massive stage. This is a statement opportunity. Last but not least, here are the guys trying to break into that top-tier status among the elites. First up, Joaquim Camps Angel. The Spanish sensation is coming off a massive victory at the 2025 Nutri-Yummy Pro Cup, where his flawless conditioning earned him an early 2026 Olympia qualification. He's been documenting his road to the Arnold and is a serious threat to the top 5. Moving on, we are talking Vahid Bade. Recently, he took home a victory in China in December of 2025, giving him great momentum into this season. Very aesthetic look. If he brings tight conditioning, he climbs fast. Dark horse for sure. Then we have Paul Kanu, Jorge Herrera, and Ethan Gohari, who are all making their first ever Arnold Classic appearances, looking to use this massive platform to prove they belong in the elite tier of the IFBB. Ethan Gohari has surged into the elite ranks of Classic Physique, making history as the first Australian to win 2 IFBB Pro shows back-to-back. His most recent wins include the Atlantic Coast Pro and the Steve Carr Las Vegas Pro, both in November of 2025. I will be keeping a close eye on him. I'm eager to see where he lands. Now that I have covered all the competitors, let's talk podium placings, based on recent shows, Olympia placings, and how the judges have been rewarding physiques lately. Here's how I see it shaking out. Mike Sommerfeld, clear favorite to repeat, defending Arnold champ, 2-time Olympia runner-up, lost the Olympia by 1 point last year. Right now, his muscle maturity and that signature X-frame are basically the gold standard in Classic. His quads sweep, his waist stays tight, and he knows how to peak for big shows. If he shows up even 95% of what we saw last season, he's extremely hard to beat. Next, I have Wesley Vissers. This one could be close. Wesley's coming in hungry after a 5th place finish in 2025, and you already know that doesn't sit well with a former Arnold champion. The 2024 winner still brings that vintage, golden era look the judges love when it's rewarded. Flowing lines and pure aesthetics. A lot of experts think this could be a neck-and-neck battle between him and Mike. If the judges lean slightly more towards structure over density, we might have a real fight for gold. Matthias Menegate Picholi. This is the name people keep quietly locking into their podium. Coming off a strong 7th place at the 2025 Olympia, Menegate is widely considered the most improved guy in the lineup, and that matters. He's tightened up, added maturity, balanced out his physique. A lot of analysts are calling him a safe podium pick, and honestly, I see it. He might not be the flashiest name, but he's dangerous. Then I have Sam Sulek, the wild card, the most hyped debut in bodybuilding right now. There are veterans saying he might lack lower body maturity compared to seasoned pros. And that's a fair point. But that upper body? Insane. If his conditioning hits and the waist stays controlled, that freak factor mass could carry him straight into the top 5. Top 3 might be aggressive for a debut, but top 5, very realistic. And if he sneaks higher, the internet explodes. Moving down the line is Andrea Mamoli, the model of consistency. Multiple pro wins in Europe over the last year. Already Olympia qualified. Great balance. Elite posing. Composed on stage. He's the type of athlete that doesn't blow you away in one shot, but over comparisons, he just keeps looking solid. That's how you round out a top 5. However, if someone misses their peak, Gabriel Zancanelli is the guy who jumps into the medal conversation. 2024 Texas Pro winner. World-class flow, and he knows how to show up sharp. If the top guys are even slightly off, he slides in fast. So here's the vibe. This is either the official beginning of the Sommerfeld era, a redemption story for Wesley, or the moment Sam Sulek announces himself to the pro world. But classic judging is brutal. Tiny waist differences, back detail, hamstring separation, posing transitions. Millimeters decide medals. And that's why this Arnold might be more exciting than people think. All right, your turn. Does Mike repeat? Does Wesley reclaim? Does Sam shock the sport? Or does Menegate quietly steal the spotlight? Drop your top 5 in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more breakdowns and entertaining videos, and don't forget to let me know your thoughts.